Stocks by day, sports by night. Trading around the clock. Sports, value, life.
Nolan Klein, Lico 3 here, and today we have one box of 1996 Upper Deck. This could be a long rip, as it says this is Series 2. It says there's 40 packs in here. 8 cards per pack, plus 2 bonus cards. I'm not sure if that's 2 per pack or 2 in the entire box, so we'll find out on that. That's a thick box. So I bought this on eBay. I actually can recall breaking these as a kid, 96. I would have been 12 years old. So, tons of packs. Hopefully some cool inserts. 96. There's notable rookies in 96 that would be in this product. I mean, off the top of my head. And this isn't even that notable. Maybe Mike Sweeney or Matt Lawton, if you guys remember him from the Twins. Who else is in 96? I can't think of it. Matt Morris, maybe. But hopefully they're not stuck together too bad. Oh yeah, they're not bad at all. So I'm just going to make a stack of cards I want to put to the side. And I'm going to do something different for this video. There's a Bobby Cox card. It's kind of cool. I'm going to make a stack. I always make a stack of notable players and cards, and then I look through them and see if there's any candidates to be graded. So I'm going to do that after I break this box, and then I'll do a cutscene and show you the cards I'm going to send in to get graded and what grade I expect them to get. So you kind of see my whole process with these older rips. This is a beautiful set. The photography is fantastic from Upper Deck. It's got kind of like a copper bronze on the bottom, and just a clean looking set. Price of this box, I think it was $25 shipped or so. So I mean, a fraction of what it costs to get a new type of box, you know, a 2017 box. There's a Carlos Delgado. That's a young Delgado. Greg Maddux. We have got Diamond debuts of Rafael. Can't even pronounce it. That's kind of cool. Eating breakfast, donuts. Who's sitting with him? Is that? Looks like Eric Karros. Phil Plantier. So let's flip these around. Mickey Tettleton. And the one thing I love about doing these older breaks is you just can't beat getting cards fresh from the packs. It's nice to buy cards online, you know, on eBay or COMC. But the one advantage you have with these is they haven't been touched before. I mean, you're going to have factory errors. Cards are going to come dented out of the pack. But for the most part, you're going to get a lot of clean cards. And if you're into grading stuff, then it really ups your odds of getting some good grades. So here's a Piazza. That's a card I would consider, just because he's one of my favorite all-time players, I'd say. And I think the hot commodities inserts might be in here. There's his cell phone, Bichette. The retail predictor, Derek Bell. Star Rookie. Those are cool looking cards. I always love the Star Rookie approach, and it's got the day that he debuted in the majors. Robbie Alomar, a checklist of Buck Showalter. He looks exactly the same. That's interesting. He's wearing the Diamondback stuff, so. Huh. They didn't join baseball until 98, I believe, and this is a 96 set, so. But I mean, they had the name and stuff picked out. There's a Frank Thomas, Best of a Generation. There's an Albert Bell. Cy Young Award, that's cool. Randy Johnson. So for people that don't like long videos, just, you know, skip to the end. I'll do a recap and stuff. I know some people just like to get to the point of these older boxes, but some people like the nostalgia of these. Like, that's a cool one. Derek Jeter. VJ Lavero showcase. I'm not really sure. But it's just his face. There's another Delgado. He was an amazing player. Puckett. Wade Boggs. So you get a couple like inserts a pack. And compared to 93 Upper Deck, these are barely even stuck together. There's a cool Cal Ripken insert. Not sure what it's called, but there's Tim Raines, recent inductee to the Hall. Sergio Nunez, I don't remember him at all. I don't think he ever got the call for us. There's a Maddox, best of a generation. I'm not a huge fan of this insert. It's just kind of bland. Randy. There's a Ricky Henderson. Scott Spezio had some time in the majors. Let's flip. Ray Langford. So this is Series 2, so a lot of the big name stars might have already been featured in Series 1, but we can still pull some inserts and stuff, hopefully. Rich Hunter. There's Greg Vaughn. Eckersley. Is he a Hall of Famer? I think he is. There's a Maddox. I could probably put this set together. Randy. That's the third Randy already. Ricky. There's another Spezio. And I don't know if they got rid of the... One of the cool things they used to do with Upper Deck is Electric Diamond. I don't know. I don't think it's in here. I know 95 and 94 have it, but they must have gotten rid of it. So Frank Thomas. There's that Lasorda. Enrique Wilson. He had some time in the show. Robbie Alomar. See how that one came out of the pack dinged? That top left corner is just destroyed. Moises Alou. Sal Fasano caught for us for a little bit, but he couldn't really hit. I think we got a Hot Commodities. These are filthy. Hot Commodities, Sammy Sosa. Does this look cool? I'm guessing those are 1 per box or so. Cal Ripken insert. Mark McGwire. There's Jim Abbott. What a great story. We barely made a dent in these. This will be a 20-minute video at least. Strange but true. There's the Tony Gwynn. Flip. Another Ray Langford. There's a Jason Giambi. Major League debut in 95. Looks a little thinner. Paul Wilson. This is just a fun rip. Cards aren't stuck together. It's flowing pretty nicely. It's another Paul Wilson. I think we got the same sequence. John Smoltz. LaTroy Hawkins. He pitched in the majors forever. Albert Bell or Joey Bell. Ellis Burks. He had something like 2,300 hits. Robert Smith diamond debuts. It looks kind of like Andrew Jones from the side. Another Bobby Cox card. Steve Avery. He was a good pitcher for the Braves with Maddox and stuff. Caminiti. Wilton Guerrero. That's Vladimir Guerrero's older brother. He was pretty good. Griffey. Derek Bell. Every time I think of Derek Bell, I think of May 1998, I want to say, when Kerry Wood got his 20th strikeout. And he's like whiffing at a off-speed pitch way outside the zone. Mendy Lopez, he got a cup of coffee for us. There's Robbie. That was the year he spit in the ump's face, I think. Canseco with Boston. Yeah, these are definitely cool looking cards. Just everything about them. There's a Puckett. Livan Hernandez. This is probably around the time when he came over. That was probably his first year. Another Jim Abbott flip. Mike Messina. Roger Clemens. It's another Piazza, one of the best of a generation. Sandy Alomar, he was a good player. Osvaldo Fernandez, he must have not ever done much. Another Smoltzy. That's an interesting one. 3 good players, Garrett Anderson, Edmonds, and Salmon. Wilton Guerrero, another Eck. Mark Grace, he had about 2,000 hits. Kieschnick, I think he ended up being a pitcher later on in his career. Eddie Murray, pretty sure he had 500 home runs, but you'll never hear anybody talk about him. Maddox, that one's dinged bad out of the pack. That's sweet. Frank Thomas, see, that's one I would consider sending in. Glenn Allen Hill, he's hit some bombs. Same with this card. Cal Ripken's another player. Just, Hall of Fame players where I have the registry started. I don't have that card graded yet. Those are good candidates for bulk orders. Larry Walker's destroyed. Another Mendy Lopez. I think we've had this pack. $40 packs is insane. Crime Dog. That's a cool Tony Gwynn. These cards are funny. Alright, this is a rookie. Mike Sweeney. He was a good player. Canseco. VJ Lavero. He must just be a photographer or something. There's Gary Sheffield. What a good player, but I think he was in the report for players using steroids or something. I mean, he had to have. That Frank stinged, so that's out of the running. Still a neat card, though. Bip Roberts, little speedster. There's another Robbie, a Canseco, Craig Biggio. And we pulled the Sosa Hot Commodities, which is pretty damn cool. Molly. Kendall, this isn't a rookie. I mean, it says star rookie, but I know his rookie's 93. There's a cool Tony Gwynn, like in a classroom or something. Montgomery. There's Ozzy. That's what I consider the Wizard. Fred McGriff. There's another Tony. Eck. Another Cal. Sheffield. That's cool. The Frank Thomas. VJ Lavero. Sweeney. Molly. Back again. There's a Bernie. That's a young Bernie. That's cool. Nomo. That would be a second-year Nomo. Tim Raines. We're actually getting to this box good. Lee Smith. Don't know if he's in the Hall. I don't think he is, but I know he had a ton of saves. Eddie Murray, strange but true. Molly. Eddie Murray. There's a ton of him in this stuff. As I say that, there's like back-to-back. Is that Piazza? Cool, Piazza. Rod Beck just always looks like a guy that can put away a case of beer. Clemens. It's our third Tony. Eddie Murray. So hopefully one of those Tonys is gradable. It's an interesting card. Puckett. Frank Thomas. Third Frank. There's a Bonds. Wade Boggs. Barry Larkin. Ray Ordonez, he was a good defender. Caminiti. Messina. McGriff. That's a cool Bobby Brady. That's a second-year card. He's a 95 rookie. Check out his career stats. Awesome career. His on-base percentage is great. Joe Rand, I always liked watching him play for us. There's Jeff Bagwell, retail predictor. That's a neat card. Richard Hidalgo. He had some pop. Larkin. He won the MVP in '95. Alan Trammell, Ellis Burks, Dante Bichette, Edgar Renteria, he was good. Larry Walker, Eckersley. There's a Griff. First Griffey. I would send this in if it was in the right shape. Moses Alou, Kenny Lofton. Won't get into the Hall of Fame, but great career. Another Showalter. Another Eddie Murray. Bernie, flipping the bat. Clemens. Piazza. Another Rob Beck. We're hitting the Becks now. Bonds. Eddie Murray. This is kind of cool. Long shot. Tony Gwynn. Steve Finley, great player. Another one of those Nomo cards. Tim Salmon. Dawson. Sparky Anderson. And John Hudak. Never heard of him. Alright guys, that's it. I'll come back with the cards I'm going to try to slab. Alright, so here's the cards. I went through all the cards that I pulled. Like I made a pile of stars and stuff from that 96 Upper Deck Series 2 box. Here's the cards that I think have a high probability of PSA 10s. I don't know if I'll send all of them, but just going to show you guys the ones that I picked out. I took them underneath the lamp with my loop. The Hot Commodity Sosa, one of the Ripken inserts. Mark McGuire base, the Griffey Best of a Generation, Canseco base, Mike Messina base. I mean, I'm probably not going to send like Canseco and Messina in. Smoltz maybe. Probably not going to send this in. Ozzie Smith probably. Cal Ripken Jr. base. Mike Sweeney, probably not on that one. Piazza, Tony Gwynn base. Barry Larkin. Wade Boggs, this Jeff Bagwell Retail Predictor, kind of a neat looking card, and then Tony Gwynn Best of a Generation, and then a lot of them just had nicks or little dings on the corners that you can't do anything about it. That's how they came out of the pack. But these were the cream of the crop from that box. Later.